To be, or not to be, that is the question. William Shakespeare, Hamlet. I have a dream, Martin Luther King Jr. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life, it goes on. Robert Frost. The only constant in life is change. Heraclitus. All that glitters is not gold. William Shakespeare, The Merchant of Venice. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas Edison. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Albert Einstein. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. Aristotle. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Oscar Wilde. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. It is never too late to be what you might have been. George Eliot. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. The only way to have a friend is to be one. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Lao Tzu. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Oscar Wilde. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. We must be the change we wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Do not go gentle into that good night. Dylan Thomas. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. John Lennon. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. A room without books is like a body without a soul. Marcus Tullius Cicero. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. David Viscott.